Hello everyone, and welcome back to another part of Persona 3 Portable. So I know I said I would do some farming, but I didn't get the chance to because I had forgotten all about it, pretty much. I've also been busy helping out some people, so yeah. I'm trying to save up for a new mic, so the current quality of this microphone is not the best. So I decided that maybe it would be best for me to try to upgrade. So yeah, hopefully I can get that soon, but only time will tell. So I'm just gonna go back to the dorm because yeah, sitting through Tartarus whenever I can just progress is probably the better choice, I think. Oh, also, if my voice starts to sound a little bit different, or if I stop recording, or if I'm recording and I sound a bit off, that's why. The mantra of the cult is, if you believe, you will be saved. Ridiculous, isn't it? We will need to keep our guards up. The public seems to be fooled by those words.
You believe we'll be saved? What a joke. Who would buy that?
The mysterious cult put some posters up all over town, but they haven't done anything since then. Not that that's a bad thing. It's just a little unnerving. Jeez, my voice is definitely not in the highest quality. Have you seen the headlines? You know, the one saying mysterious cult in town and the end is near? Must be because of Nyx. Hi. Hi. Thanks. I can't handle it anymore. Mom and Dad just keep fighting. I yelled at them to please stop fighting so much, but they just told me to leave them alone. So I made up my mind. I have to run away from home. Calm down, okay? You're right. There's no time to be selfish. Micah seems a little calmer. But I made up my mind, and I'm gonna run away. I better start packing soon. So, what do you think I need to pack if I'm running away from home? I'll need lots of snacks, right? What about my health insurance card? That's not enough. But I don't know what else I should bring. Micah seems worried. Okay, what else? Maybe my PJs and my toothbrush. What else? Micah's in deep thought. Either way, I'm gonna try. Don't worry. I'm gonna be just fine, okay? I'm gonna miss you though. It won't be easy to be alone. Micah seems to enjoy your company. The relationship is stronger now. Once I run away, Mom and Dad will have to work together to find me. This is gonna be great. It takes a lot of hard work to get ready to run away. You walk Micah home and return to the dorm.
Sup, dude?
Hey, let's go to Tartarus. Can't just sit around here and do nothing, you know?
Oh, that's right. There is a social link I can be doing.
I'm used to being accosted by people, but recently I had an interesting encounter. It was with a young man. not much older than you. Guess what he said? He said, "Thank you."
Did you hear wrong?
I was just as surprised as you, so I asked him to repeat himself. But sure enough, that's what he said. I was shocked someone would actually thank me for selling fake products.
President Tanaka seems amused.
But then he told me he quit his part-time job and was going to study to become a public prosecutor. He wants to punish businessmen like me for bending the rules. He said I was going to be the example of a negative role model, as if. This is just me worrying too much, but what if, just what if he does become a public prosecutor and puts me behind bars? Then I wouldn't be able to give you advice anymore.
President Tanaka seems upset. You feel like you understand him a little better now.
I want the shareholders to know about this. Apparently kids these days aren't as naive as we thought. Oh, the pen in your possession. Is that my missing fountain pen?
You gave him the red fountain pen.
Ah, welcome home, dear friend. Thank you for finding it for me. My name is Akinari Kamiki. Have a seat if you'd like. I'll write you something for the two of us. I remember you. You're that girl who was playing with the elementary school girl. She was very bright. Her face shone with the warm light of new life. And then there's me, cooped up in the hospital, struggling to breathe. Compared to her light, I'm but a vanishing shadow. Misery is a harsh mistress. I feel as though I'm lying in an unyielding darkness. Can you understand how I feel?
No, I can't.
I didn't think so. Any day now, I'm going to die. I have a genetic disease without any known cure. Unless you're in my situation, you can't understand what it's like. But I prefer it that way. I wouldn't wish this on anyone. There isn't anything you can do to slow this down or make things better.
Akinari feels silent.
Sorry about that. I didn't mean to depress you or anything. I haven't spoken to someone my own age in a long time. It's natural for those in darkness to yearn for a world in light. I'm glad we can meet. Though, if there is a God, I'll be able to thank him soon enough.
You became an acquaintance of Akinari Kamiki.
However, I would rather you not come here ever again. You only live once, right? So why waste your life among the dying? Goodbye.
You decided to go back to the dorm. Okay. I'm gonna buy some stuff.
I never felt like dun-dun-dun-dun-dun. I never felt like
I counter. Well, that's kind of nice. Also, I am loaded now for whatever reason. I think just climbing Tartarus naturally just did that. Sorry, I'm gonna put you in my team very often, do I? Probably. Yeah, I'm gonna give you that. Something. I guess. Yeah, that's like slightly better, but it's worth it. Because it gets really hard. I don't think I want to buy anything else for anyone outside of the party that I have right now, because as far as I'm concerned, it's just my go-to party generally if I play this game. So I give you the same thing. Ahihiko. You can have max HP because you use HP and whatnot. I guess it's definitely going to benefit from this. Okay. I think that's just about it as far as the buying department. So I'm just going to pass time with this. Because I can, and I don't want to have to go all the way back to my room all the time to just pass the day. Hi, it's me. Do you have time to talk? It's okay. Would you like to do something today? Excellent. I shall be waiting outside. Mitsuru seems excited. Colonia Mall Power Records. You're having a good time hanging out with Mitsuru. I'm pleased that the classical music selection has so many selections to choose from. I didn't expect this store to be so well stocked. Mitsuru seems to be enjoying the day off. I had no idea there were so many new artists. It seems that most music today isn't contemporary. But with so many different artists and styles of music, how do people choose their favorites? Mitsuru is impressed. Do you enjoy classic music, V? If so, I have some records in my room. I'd love to hear them. I see, and I'll select a few for you. I hope they'll be to your liking. Mitsuru seems to be having fun. Your relationship seems to be getting stronger. You recall that you can give her something as a present. Let's see. This is for me. I'm impressed with your choice. I had no idea you knew me so well. Thank you. It's been a long time since I've received a present that has resonated with me like this. Mitsuru seems to be delighted with the gift. It's getting late. We decided to go back to the dorm. I do suck with giving gifts, but I guess that was just lucky guess. Have you noticed those weird symbols and posters all over town? They're really creeping me out. Nix must be affecting everyone's mind. We should go to Tartarus. A month's gonna totally fly by, you know?
That mysterious cult put posters up all over the town. But they haven't done anything since then. Not that that's a bad thing. It's just a little unnerving.
I think that's better. I don't know. My, robotic voice naturally is a little deeper. I'm trying to switch it up a bit. Hopefully it sounded okay. Cases of apathy syndrome are on the rise again. There have been a lot of people reported missing as well. That is not good. Society is crumbling before our eyes.
Koromaru-san has very good eyes. We'll need those eyes to see through the lies of that cult.
Everyone's so interested in the cult. There are news reports all over, every single day. Makes me sick. I hope our school won't be like that. It'll be okay. I hope so.
School's starting again. Wonder how everyone's doing.
Probably the same.
That's true. Vacation hasn't been long enough for anyone to change. As you know, whatever occurs during the dark hour is acknowledged differently by the public. That includes attacks by shadows. So if a person found injured, the attack is usually blamed on a robber. And if someone disappears, it's considered a kidnapping or an abduction. These incidents are sporadic and are classified as mysterious cases because everything about them is unexplainable. Now the numbers of incidents are increasing so fast they're drawing the public's attention.
If you believe, you will be saved. I wonder if anyone actually thinks that's true. It kind of reminds me of those advertisements in the back of the magazine. You know, the ones that say buy this product and you'll be happier.
It is all a lie. If something claims to do something so miraculous such as that, then it's really just your perception of it, at least in my mind. If you think it's going to make you happier, then it probably can.
Where have you been?
The other day, a woman came by to the office asking for a donation. She was the kind of girl that men dream of. Drop-dead gorgeous. I'm sorry to say it, but much prettier than you. But no matter how attractive she was, I was repulsed by her dedication to charity work. Her dedication to charity work.
Did you refuse?
Well, if I say no, the tabloids will tear me to shreds.
President Tanaka seems annoyed.
What should I have given my hard-earned money to? Why should I give my hard-earned money to a bunch of freeloaders? I pulled myself out of the squalor to get where I am today. In fact, I've earned the right to laugh at those who used to laugh at me. That's what I'd always dreamt of. But to tell you the truth, now I have too much money. Profits are booming, but I'm so busy I don't have the time to spend a dime. Maybe I should train someone to take my place. I could teach them my business philosophy and help them master my management techniques. I could create a carbon copy of me. It would probably cost me a fortune, but if it works, then I could sit back and relax in my massage chair. How about it? Want to become my successor? I'll even let you join the Tanaka family. Not just work. I'll even take care of your wedding. Just kidding. I'm sure you'll obtain something even bigger than my company. If I say it, it's for sure.
You feel warmth and kindness from President Tanaka. You feel like you understand him a little better now.
Donate to the unfortunate children, huh?
President Tanaka laughed. Hello, this is Sayori. I'm not bothering you, am I? It's okay. If you're free, do you want to go somewhere? Oh, that makes my day. I'll see you later then.
I'm sorry to ask you out so sudden. I really wanted to try coming here. I snuck out. It was rather exciting. Serious minded. I came to places like this fairly often, until about middle school. I'd study with my friends here before exams. Sirius seems to be reminiscing. Oh, sorry, I didn't inconvenience you today, I hope. Nope, not at all. Really? Thanks. You're always so nice, baby. I'm glad we could talk like this. Sirius seems to be having fun. Today your friendship has grown stronger. If you recall that you have something you can give as a present. Let's see. What do I have? For me? Can I open it? Wow, this is so fantastic. Are you sure I can have this? Thank you so much. I appreciate this. Siri seems to really like the present.
Welcome back.
We should go to Tartarus tonight. Our goal now is to reach the top of Tartarus. We cannot falter. We have to do all that we can. I realize that, but I also don't want to sit in Tartarus for an entire episode. It's hard to find something interesting to talk about whenever you're just running and fighting things. I shouldn't have been so lazy. I should have actually, done some more work in Tartarus, but I did not. So no use in crying over spilled milk. Alright. Wrong place. Shrine. Not here. Okay. Just go back to the dorm then.
Hello.
I've decided to make a donation. She's raising money to help orphans in foreign countries. I don't look at this as a donation, so much as an investment. Let me explain. Children who learn to cope with adversity are more likely to become rich and famous like me. I'm thinking of donating 10 million yen. Not a corporate donation, but a private one. When I told them over the phone, they sent me this.
President Tanaka handed you a thank you letter.
I received it the very next day. Now I can't back out. 10 million yen is nothing to me, though. Once these children grow up and become successful, I'll introduce myself to them. I'll say, I'm the one who made this all possible. Then I'll be well taken care of in my old age. This probably won't have to recur to me if it wasn't for our conversations. By talking to you, I seem to have developed an interest in watching others mature. I thank you for that. Actually, I think I should be thanking myself for wisely noticing this.
Despite his self-flattery, you sense President Tanaka's true appreciation. You feel like you fully understand him now. So yeah, that's President Tanaka. Rather interesting creature.
You can keep that letter. I worked myself to the bone to earn that money, and all I get in return is a piece of paper. But it's not a bad feeling.
You received a thank you letter.
I'm going now. The paparazzi could be anywhere. and any of them were to find out, my plan would be ruined. Oh, by the way, I've decided to cancel the exclusive modeling contract we discussed. You're better off being a diamond in the rough. No one needs to polish you. You'll shine on your own. When you do, everyone will take notice. I'll look forward to that day. Toodaloo, girl.
President Tanaka sent you on your way home with some kind words and a thank you letter. Yet another reason why I like him. Hey, have you heard of this cult?
Hey, don't call it that if you don't know anything about it. The fall's coming. It's already decided.
Oh, well, if it's already decided, then it can't be helped. And by the way, about the homework for second period. Happy New Year, everyone. Winter break is almost over. No more booze. Oh, you guys are underage. Wow, I feel sorry for you. Well, let's get right down to business. It's a new year, so we'll start with the basics. It's a simple concept, but students often get it wrong. I'm talking about the apostrophe. Okay, Spooky. Of the 3 phrases I've written in the backboard, tell me, which one is correct? That's absolutely right. It's is a contraction of it is. It's is a possessive word. You could say its tail or its temperature, but not it's wrong. There are other pair of words that are commonly confused. There and there have been the same punctuation, but they're not interchangeable, so watch out. Now, open your textbooks. Because it helps to have really good scores.
You busy?
In English and language arts in school. Junpei came over to talk to you.
Could you come with me for a sec?
Okay.
Sweet, thanks. It's a nice day out. Why don't we go up to the roof?
Rooftop. You're alone with Junpei.
It's almost coming of age day, you know? I used to just think of it as a day off. But now, I wonder if I'm even gonna live long enough to celebrate it.
I hope that you will.
Yeah. It's been pretty weird around here lately. People have been passing out. Others have gone missing. Dude, it's crazy. Senpai said it's because there are too many shadow victims and the memory revision can't keep up. It's all gotta be because of this Nyx. Oh, and have you heard about that doomsday cult? They've been running around town telling everyone they see that the end of the world is coming. Man, we need to do something. And quick.
We're on the case.
Yeah. But it's not just Nyx, you know. 2 members of Strega are still alive. They haven't done anything yet. But I know they've got to be planning something. And we need to take care of them, too. Man, to think I'd end up trusting such a cutie with my life. I never would have imagined that happening last spring. But then again, I never thought it would come to this.
Junpei is looking far off into the distance.
You know, I don't think it's completely hit me yet. It's just also hard to believe. But that doesn't mean we should just sit around and wait for it to happen. You're pretty cool, man. That thing was inside you for 10 years. And you harnessed its power and made it your own.
Junpei turned to face you.
I know I've run my mouth a lot since the day we met. And yeah, maybe I called you cutie a couple of times, and you might have thought I was making fun of you. But I'm totally serious when I tell you, I trust you with my life. I'm glad to know you. It's embarrassing to say it, but that's really how I feel. We'll always be friends, right? I mean, even after this is all over?
More like best friends?
Best friends. I'm kind of embarrassed to say so, but I like the sound of that.
You exchanged a firm handshake with Junpei.
Spooky-san, it's been a long time since I first came to school. My outlook on many things has changed, but I'm not sure these changes are for the best. Spooky, do you have plans after school? Let's go out. If it's alright with you, I would like to walk home with you. I'm glad to hear it. Oh, but there's one place I would like to visit before returning to the dorm. Shall we go? I come here a lot lately. Before I couldn't understand the benefits of coming to these places called shrines, but lately that has changed. This is also where we met Koromaru-san last summer. He waited here until we found him, even though he knew his master had died. Now I can understand his reasons for doing that. What drives people isn't necessarily facts, but feelings. He knew for a fact that his master had died, but his feelings of wanting to be with him made him stay. It's the same for me. I've grasped the fact that I cannot protect you, yet here I am. Subconsciously, I am following my feelings rather than available data. I was so confused at the time that I didn't notice it, but to tell you the truth, it seems that the reasons behind my behavior changing were because I was with you, Spooky.
You feel a bond forming between you and Igus, who has become more human. Aeon.
Oh, I have a correction to make. I talked about what drives people, but of course, Koromaru-san and myself aren't people. I'm sorry.
Igus looks somewhat lonely. He decided to go back to the dorm. Alright, I need to look up something real
Where have you been?
fast. I should have looked it up earlier, but I did not because I was not thinking to just point or like because it was like a spur of the moment thing. Anyways, okay.
This term, like any other term, I don't care what's going to happen to the world. All I'm going to do is keep moving forward. So let me know when you want to go to Taurus.
I knew the cult would have some influence over the school, but I never imagined it would be to this extent. Could you think of any effective ways to counter them? Eliminate the cult. I would prefer not to do that. Eliminating the cult should only be last resort. Leave no witnesses. I'm only joking. Do not resort to violence.
Spooky, I would like to be by your side.
Igus is looking directly into your eyes.
Thank you very much. Shall we go?
Kagokan High School, rooftop.
I like this place. I can see the entire town from here. The Moonlight Bridge is to the right, and over there is Palonia Mall. Oh, and did you know that you can also see our dorm from here? The ocean waters at Yakushima, here I had been sleeping, were clearer than these. Where I had been sleeping.
My bad.
But I prefer the view here. Before I came here, things such as liking or disliking the scenery never entered my mind. What about you, Spooky? Do you like this town?
I like it.
I'm glad to hear that. Feeling the same way as we view the same scenery. It feels nice.
Agus is smiling.
Many feelings towards various things I had not recognized before are making themselves clear now. It's a little scary sometimes. But if I can change by being with you, I want to hold on to this feeling.
You can feel strength budding from Agus.
Oh, I'm sorry to have gotten on for so long. It's still January, so I imagine that you're quite cold. It would be awful if you caught a chill.
You decided to go back to the dorm.
Sup, dude?
Only 3 more weeks until X Day. It's weird. I was pissing my pants all just last night. Since I decided I was going to fight, I'm not scared anymore. Hey, let's go to Charters, man. Gotta do what we can do, right?
Decides to sleep. I'm gonna crawl through Tartarus like the rest of it whenever I have to. Just like an all-in-one setting thing. Because I don't want to have to go back and forth and waste time in this video. Oh, that's right.
Oh, it's you. Why don't you have a seat? This bench is too big for me alone. Then this bench shall be our meeting place.
Akinari seems happy.
You're not like the others.
You think so?
I honestly didn't expect you to come back.
Akinari smiled distantly.
Nobody treats me like a normal guy. Not even my family. I can tell by how they look at me. The pity in their eyes is unmistakable. I don't need their sympathy, any more than I don't need their curiosity. I'm sorry, but I don't expect anyone to pity me. Dying isn't so unusual, is it? What is there to gain by staying in this world for a long time anyway?
I don't think that way.
So, are you afraid of my hopelessness? Might be contagious if you stick around much longer?
Akinari smiled weakly.
Hey, thanks for coming today. You don't seem like everyone else. I'm not sure I know how to describe it exactly, but you don't look down on me in the way everyone else does.
Akinari seems intrigued by you. Your relationship is stronger now.
Damn it. What did I do to deserve this body? I hope we can meet again.
You decided to go back to the dorm. Alright, I should save. I don't know how long I have to record, but I'm most likely going to have to stop it somewhere. Oh my gosh, why do I keep doing that? I'm getting lost in my train of thought and I'm just repeatedly going back to the town map for no reason, even though there's no one to hang out with. Oh, hi. What are we gonna play today? Seems Micah wants to play with you. Next, well, you can pick this time. As you spent time with Micah, you felt yourself growing closer to her. I feel like your relationship will grow stronger soon.
Hello.
Today is a coming of age day. I don't want my life to end before I become an adult. Hey, let's go to Tartar's tonight. I don't want to see the world end.
Sleeping is good for you. Lately, even late night comedy shows have been talking about the end of the world. It feels creepy.
Are you still talking about that? And by the way, I wanted to show you this magazine that hit the stands today.
Magazine? Don't tell me it's about cults.
Well, just read it for yourself. You'll see how true it really is.
The first bell has rung. Hello, V. You seem to be doing well. Do you have plans after school today? I'd like to talk to you. So far, nothing. I see. Well, would you mind keeping me company? I don't have anything to do today. Let me know what you decide. Sarah wants to spend some time with you. Maybe you should spend some time with her.
Oh, it's cold. I should have had my skin plated. Its shine as bright as the sun. You all know what plating is, right? It's a process to cover up objects in a thin metallic layer. Tin plating is done by plating iron with tin. For corrugated, galvanized iron, you plate iron with zinc. Gold medals, by the way, are created by plating silver with gold. So technically, Olympic athletes don't win gold medals. It's kinda sad. The night sky is as beautiful as these days. It's because the air is so clear. Stars produce light via nuclear fission, and visible planets reflect the star's light. That's not to say the one's superior to another. They both have their own purposes. Life is the same way, though. It may be hard for you kids to understand that now. Have you heard about the news that's going on right now? The media makes it sound so supernatural, but don't listen to them. The kind of rumor spreads every now and then, like a drop of dye on a specimen. It'll die down soon. You stayed up and listened to the lecture. Alrighty. I see. I need to do a little research. I was wondering if you'd like to come with me. Kyokan High School Library. You accompany Mitsuru to the library to help her with her research. Mitsuru is looking at the bookshelf. Looking for something? No, I'm not. Thank you, though. Mitsuru seems to be pondering something. Looking through the literature section made me realize something. There are a lot of fewer books about marriage and family life than there are romance novels. Do you think that means most exciting time in one's life is before marriage? Is marriage worth that sacrifice? It seems melancholy. Well, to be frank, the group is in turmoil over the inheritance issue. To be honest, I'm having difficulty understanding the expectations of the other members. But I'm the daughter of the head of the group. I'm expected to lead the company, even if that requires me to sacrifice something to do it. A fiance has been chosen for me. He's the new president
of one of our affiliates. He's much older than me. But if I agree to the marriage, the future of the company will be secure. He's planning to announce the partnership and our engagement at the same time. Doing so will give them appearance that the company is stabilizing. It's the best solution for everyone involved. You're kidding, right? It's all true. It's all real. It has been decided for a long time, but it's going to take place sooner than originally planned. Personally, I'm fine with it. Contrary to her words, Mitsuru looks glum. My parents chose the same path, so I won't run away from my destiny. You should reconsider. If I reconsider and decline the engagement, then what will I do? Leave everything behind and go on a journey of self-discovery? Wherever I run, the road will always lead to a goal. Mitsuru forced a smile. Mitsuru has confided something in you, with something important to her. V. Why was I born a woman? I have put forth many times more effort than others so that no one could look down on me because of my sex. And yet, what has that brought me? In the end, I cannot escape the fact that I am a woman. Marriage to a near complete stranger, having my name in the group stripped from me, expected to conceive an heir. Though marriage, the Koreaja group will prosper. Because I am a woman. Where and there, however, am I needed? I apologize. It's not something I should be burdening you with. You too work hard as our leader. I was the one who chose you. Perhaps I forced the position on you, so that you could prove to me that there is no difference between men and women. Excuse me, but I'm leaving now. After saying goodbye to Mitsuru, he decided to return to the dorm. When he returned to the dormitory, Junpei greeted you like he was waiting for you.
Oh, there you are. We're all going to Hagakure. Wanna come?
Definitely.
Wow, that was easy. Akihiko-san's buying. Him and me had a little bet in Yakushima. I can't really go into details, but in the end, I guess you're the one who actually won. You didn't even know you were part of it. Well, I don't look a gift horse in the mouth, you know? Anyways, I've just been waiting for you to get back. Everyone else already left, so we got a jet.
Iwatodai Strip Mall, Hagakure Ramen. Akihiko, Agus, and Yukari are already sitting there.
Is the special okay for everyone?
Yep, sounds good.
Okay. 5 specials, please.
Man, this is awesome. Akihiko-san's never treated us all to ramen before.
Hey, why do I have to treat everyone? My bet was only with Junpei.
Not this again. Come on, Akihiko-san. A bet's a bet. Pay up.
All right. I never said I wouldn't. What's wrong, Agus? You doubting me too?
No, but have you seen the magazine on that counter? There's an article in it that looks highly disturbing.
Which magazine?
Emergence of a Messiah. The charismatic one speaks.
Agus brought over the magazine and handed it to Akihiko.
Huh, it must be about that doomsday cult. They're all over the internet, too.
Huh? Hey, look at the photo in this. Check out the so-called Messiah.
What the? Is that Takaya?
Takaya is indeed grinning provocatively in the article's photo.
I thought something was up. So, Strega's behind that cult. I've lost my appetite.
Disgusted, Akihiko passes the magazine back to Agus.
Listen to what he says. Mankind is currently imprisoned by the sins of hate and anger. But soon a savior will descend upon this world to break the chains that bind us and lift us to new heights. This great being is Nyx. I have beheld her glory, and she has blessed me with power beyond belief. In Nyx, there is no pain, no suffering.
How the hell does he know about Nyx?
Wait, he's saying that Nyx will save the world? That's not true!
I don't think he really means what he's saying. This is all just a game to him.
That son of a bitch.
But there are those who do not understand this truth, even though they have also been blessed by her. They have acquired the same power as I, yet they abuse it, using it for their own personal gain. These miscreants are the ones to blame for the recent tragedies that have been plaguing our streets.
Wait, is he talking about us?
Shh, not so loud.
Oh, sorry. Hey, what's up with them calling him the charismatic one? How'd he get so popular all of a sudden?
Well, Jin's pretty well known on the internet. He's probably pretty good at stirring up trouble.
Yeah, I bet he orchestrated Takaya's rise to fame. Ugh, those two make me sick.
Brothers and sisters, I shall go forth to make preparations for Nyx's arrival. But do not fear those evildoers who desecrate their gifts. Nyx shall right their wrongs. May your hearts be filled with peace as you await your salvation. Blessed are those who take joy in the coming of Nyx. The revolution is here.
Revolution? People can't seriously be buying this crap, can they?
Throughout history, those who have changed the future have often been highly charismatic. That's the end of the article. It appears that after the interview, Jin and Takaya disappeared again.
Well, there's only one place they could have gone. Tartarus. They must have been planning this all along.
Takaya's words have changed the mood of the entire city. Even though they won't admit it, they are all afraid.
Yeah. I mean, why else would people believe this nonsense Takaya's preaching?
I guess people just need something to believe in.
Well, no wonder there's a sense of doom in the air. We're all gonna die.
But is that so surprising?
Why, excuse me.
The fact that all life ends one day has nothing to do with Nyx. Death is a natural occurrence in the cycle of life. Don't all humans realize this?
I guess.
To tell you the truth, I never even would have thought about my own death if none of this had happened. But since we've made up our minds, why don't we just leave it at that? Our objective is Nyx. If Strega gets in our way, we'll just have to deal with them too.
I agree. We'll probably run into them at Tartarus anyways. However you look at it, we're the obstacle standing in their way.
The promised day will soon be here.
I say bring it on.
As fearless as ever.
Alright, and if that's the case, we're gonna need lots of energy. Let's eat. Excuse me, I'd like to order a Hagakure bowl.
Junpei, don't forget, you're having half of Aigus's food too.
Oh, don't worry, I'm starving.
You just better eat it all.
Gotta love it. 95% of people who are referred to as the charismatic by the media are freaks, or fakes. Then would Strega be considered to be the remaining 5%? The answer is no. They don't have charisma. They're just agitators who are stirring up the unrest in society. I have to admit, Strega knows how to control the media well. But I'm a little disappointed in the media for being so easily controlled by them. Do you think that the media will be paid off by Strega to promote them? Actually, that would be even more disappointing.
Those idiots who are being fooled by the cult better wake up, man. Don't they know that Strega's all behind it? Can't they see that all of Strega's negative teachings?
Jeez, I can't speak today.
Even if it wasn't insidious, I still wouldn't join the cult. Would you?
Nah, I wouldn't either.
I assert my individuality through boxing, so there's no room for the cult to come into my life. You seem to have an activity that you assert your individuality through too.
I think Strega is controlling people by taking advantage of their insecurities. So if people have enough confidence, Strega could probably can't influence them. So then we should just ignore their preaching, right? Right. So no matter what, just don't forget who you are. That's the key. Oh gosh, I forgot. No sense in going out since I already completed all of the... And watch me do it again. As soon as I say that. Because I just rely on my muscle memory to get me through.
Hello, Spooky-san. Are you available after school?
For now.
I see. Would you be interested in walking home together? I want to be beside you.
It seems Igus would like to spend time with you after school. Maybe you should spend some time with her. Okie dokie.
Spooky-san, I want to be by your side.
Igus is looking you directly in your eyes.
Thank you very much. Shall we go?
Alright. Just checking. Alright. Okay. Alright. In front of Iwatoda Station. As you arrive with Igus, you feel a threatening presence.
Oh,
You've been suddenly surrounded by stray dogs. They seem angry.
you're the ones that I often see at the shrine. What is the matter?
Igus is beginning talking with the dogs.
Huh? Koromaru-san? We did that? Wait, we aren't mistreating Koromaru-san. It's true that he's been helping us in our battle. However,
The dogs steer closer to Igus.
No. Oh, right. These dogs are Koromaru-san's old friends. They doubt our intentions regarding Koromaru-san, since he has been more frequently injured lately. How can we make them understand?
We can talk it out.
This is all a misunderstanding, everyone.
They don't seem to want to listen.
Please, don't be angry. Calm down.
Igus stretched out her hand at one of the dogs.
Oh,
Igus seemed to have been bitten by a dog.
oh. I'm so sorry. My hand is hard.
Dogs ran away.
I see. No wonder they doubt me. They're confused since my body is not natural. I hope that dog isn't hurt. I have been thinking lately, although my heart may become more human than my body, will forever be mechanical. Of course, that's how I was designed. But I'm not strong enough to be a weapon, and I'm too rigid to pass as a human. I'm neither fish nor fowl, not completely machine nor human.
That's not true.
But... Oh, I'm sorry, Spooky-san. Thank you very much. You're right. Even if I can't quite explain it, I have to be true to myself.
Igus has a painful smile on her face.
I'm sorry for saying such things. If I hadn't been created, I would have never met everyone, and that includes you. If I can stay by your side, then nothing should faze me.
You sense a faint affection from Agus. I have no idea who that is. And plus, I'm also recording, so I'm not gonna take that.
I should make sure that the dogs understand our situation. It would be bad for you if you were placed in danger again. I'll see you later. Excuse me.
We parted with Agus and went back to the dorm.
Hi, how was your day?
It's already the middle of January. Since today's the 13th, we only have 18 more days. Let's go to Tartarus today. Even though I might be overdoing it, I still want to do as much as I can right now.
I'm just gonna accept the fact that I'm gonna go to the mall and waste my time at this place. I got a flyer at Paulownia Mall when I went last time. It's the same one that's plastered all over the city.
The one with the Nyx logo?
Oh, so that's how it's pronounced. I just thought the logo's design. I just like the logo's design. The stuff written here is kind of interesting too. Maybe I should ask them about it next time. Ah, V. Hey, you wouldn't happen to be available after school, would you? I'm free. I see. Why don't you come with me then? Only if your schedule allows it, of course. I'll be at the usual place, so I'll see you there. Sarah wants to spend time with you. Maybe you should spend some time with her. V, what a coincidence. Are you on your way home? If you're not busy, then let's hang out. Or something along those lines. Okay then, let's go. It's rare that I have free time. Proceeds to drink water some of your distance. Oh gosh. The world is much bigger than I thought. Rather, my world is much too small. From my point of view, your world is so brilliant. When I'm with you, I discover so many things about myself. Laughter, anxiety, it's quite an education. If only it can go on forever. But Siri sounded somewhat sad. V, when you're with me, what do you think? I enjoy myself. I see. I'm glad to hear that. And Siri's smiling. These days spent with you will no doubt be treasured. I'll keep them near to my heart. You feel a sense of affection from Mitsuru.
Sup, dude?
Okay, my room. That way I can just sleep. I'm actually paying attention now.
Good morning. This is Theodore. There's a human, 2 of them I think, wandering around Tartarus. Please carry out a search and rescue. Goodbye now.
Gosh, it hurts my throat to do this deep voices.
Hello, Spooky-san. Are you available after school?
For now.
I see. Would you be interested in walking home together? I want to be beside you.
Oh, finally, on September 24th, the Satsuma Rebellion ended. This marked the end of an age of the samurai. We're going to skip the next chapter and go back to the Sendoku era. There's so much more to cover. Huh? Modern history? You guys are still juniors. You still have plenty of time to learn modern history when you're seniors. People talk about the end of the world, but don't worry. There'll still be another school year. Come on, haven't you paid attention? Look how long this country has survived so far.
Spooky-san, I want to be by your side.
Alright.
Excuse me, could I trouble you for a moment? Have you seen a kitty cat around here? She's a precious little white spotted cat named Muley. She slipped away when I wasn't looking. I was so worried about where she could have gone. She's almost as old as I am, so I doubt she could have gotten me very far.
A white spotted cat. Did you see one, Spooky-san?
I might have. My stars! Really? Whereabouts might have this been?
Near the station.
Thank you, dear. Thank you. I'll go look for her.
The old lady left to look for a cat.
A white spotted cat named Muley. If you don't mind, Spooky, could we help her look? It seems the old lady will suffer greatly if they remain separated for much longer.
Sure.
Yes, let's do our best. What's the phrase usually used in situations like these? What goes around comes around and hits you in the back of the head. That's it.
I guess seems happy.
She could be so hungry by now that her stomach and spine are only a minute away. Or is that an instant away? Anyway, we should hurry. Hello, Muley-san. Muley-san, are you there? There's no trace of her. I can sense hostile reactions, such as shadows, but this... I'm useless, aren't I? I'm sorry, I was the one who began this search. It's not working out after all. How could a machine like myself have brought feelings like a normal... person? It's getting dark out. Maybe we should return to the dorm for today. Thank you very much, Spooky. It makes me happy that you took the time to indulge me like this.
I guess a smile. I feel that you understand I guess better now.
I'll be going back alone today. I need some time to think. I'm sorry. And after you invited me out, too. Let's go to Tartarus tonight. It's been a while since I've suggested we should go. Even since I was at the lab, I've been so confused. But I'm not confused anymore. I want to fight with you.
Whenever we have to. Yep, to the mall again. Even though it would be much faster if I went to my room, but for some reason I just keep going here. Maybe it's the atmosphere.
Spooky-san, I want to be by your side. Thank you very much. Shall we go?
Port Island Station.
Was that a cat's voice? Could it be?
There's a spotted white cat in the corner of the back alley.
Are you Muley-san? So, you are Muley-san. I'm so glad. Spooky, let's go tell the old lady about this.
Oh, there. You seem to be a little skinnier than you used to be. This little one's all I have to keep me company. I was so lonely. I Muley was missing. I don't know how I didn't think the both of you.
Lonely. Is being by oneself lonely?
Oh, yes, dear. When you get to be my age, you find that all the wealth in the world won't take care of you. Living alone is a dreadful thing. Some of my neighbors have delightful children, but they aren't interested in old ladies like me.
Miss.
Well, Muley, do you miss your basket and blankie? Want to go home now? Thank you so much, you two.
The old lady laughed.
It seems that living is something that can be done alone.
I can't be done. Let's see. What does the guide say? Okay, that's different here. Wait, no, it isn't. Huh? I'm confused. I'm gonna inspect this more. Big old confusion. This probably doesn't mean anything then. You may be right.
Yes, it is important to keep someone in your thoughts and to know that you are in theirs. To be able to contact them anytime and to touch them.
I guess that's a mixed expression for some reason.
But I do understand one thing. I feel happy when I'm together with you, Spooky.
Agus smiles shyly.
However, I am still curious. If to live means to be able to connect with other people, how close to that goal can I become with a body like mine? Just kidding. I've been more exceedingly timid lately. Is there something wrong with me, I wonder? We should start heading back.
You decided to go back to the dorm.
Oh, hey!
Did you know that Mitsuru Senpai and Akihiko Senpai went to take their entrance exams today? I can't believe they can concentrate with all that's going on.
It's no big deal. I'm not gonna give up.
I suppose we are going against fate, but I want to do as much as I can right now. I don't want to give up on the future.
By the way, going to Tartarus, I'll go with you. There are 2 more weeks left till the last battle. Can't forget that because of an exam.
Wow. That makes me want to do my best too. Okay, my room. That's all I'm heading to. Not to the mall, just skip through some dialogue like I always do.
Hey, you.
Akinari seems to be ill.
Sorry. If you don't mind, please stay until I've recovered my breath.
Would you like to talk to him for a while?
Thank you.
Akinari seems happy.
It's starting to settle down, I think. Thank you for coming. It's better when I'm not alone. Why do I have to face this alone? Other people don't have to deal with this sickness. I won't ever walk through a sunny field again because my legs and heart can't handle it. All that's left to do is draw my sheets around me and count the beats of my heart until they stop forever. Why is this only happening to me?
God swims, maybe?
No kidding. Pretty twisted sense of humor, isn't it? There's no reason to it at all. I was chosen at random. That's the worst part. There isn't any logic to it. Just random selection.
Akinari forced a smile.
I wish I could run away. But if my body was capable of that, I wouldn't be here anyway. No matter what I do, my body is here to remind me I'm going to die. And there's nothing I can do. Please, don't leave. Just yet. When I'm alone, it feels like I could end any second.
Don't torment yourself.
No, of course not. I can accept it.
Akinari nodded.
I'm feeling a little better. So thank you.
Your presence is comforting to Akinari. Your relationship is stronger now.
It's starting to get dark. Don't worry. I'll be fine now. It was good seeing you.
Welcome back.
I'm hoping we can make it through, like, the rest of this month, up until the point where I have to record the last episode, which I'm going to do completely separately.
Let's get started. Zilka Zilka, Bessa Bessa. Lately there's been a lot going on in the world. You shouldn't let it get to you. Common people are too susceptible to occult knowledge. The worst thing a magician can do is lose control. Always do what must be done, and you'll be fine. Anyway, today's lecture is on the magic of Greece. Greece is known as the birthplace of Western philosophy and rationality, but the art curses advanced right alongside them. Philosophers such as Socrates, Thales, and Plato were Greek, but it was also the home to legendary enchantresses. For example, there was Medea, the passionate sorceress of Colchis. She was a witch that didn't hesitate to kill her brother, or even her own children. There is even Circe, daughter of Helios, who was an expert in both poison and medicine. Without Hermes' help, the legendary Odysseus would have been changed into a pig. These may have been only myths, but reading between the lines, you can see Greece's views on magic. Greek magic began to take shape around the 8th century BC. It was around the same time that the polis, or city-states, were developing. Like many ancient civilizations, they worshipped protector gods. They were temples that priestesses tended. These women would double as oracles. Gradually, however, these ceremonies would be performed in secret rather than public. The reason for this was people's desire to monopolize the power of the gods. They copied the barbaric practices of legend, sacrifices, drinking organised festivals. Dangerous acts such as these became widespread. Apollo, Dionysus, Orpheus. These were all the gods that invoked when performing the rituals. Are you still listening? Don't cross the river Styx now. I'll test you to see if you are listening or not. Get it wrong and your aura will shift. I mentioned 2 Greek sorcerers. One was Medea. Who was the other? Very good. Your aura is clear in a mountain spring. It was secrecy, like that witch who turned priestesses into sorcerers. Teachings, originally meant to bring salvation to the body and soul, fell into mere drunken orgies, luring people into hideous path of immortality.
Not gonna use that. I'm not gonna say that.
This is where the abominable black arts began.
Bad stuff. YouTube doesn't like that.
Spooky-san. Although we are seated next to one another, it feels awkward when I meet you here. Are you free today?
For now.
I see. If you don't mind, if we walk home together, I want to be beside you.
Okay. You would what I strip.
Oh, that old lady. She is Mioli's son's owner.
You follow Igus's line of sight. That certainly is Muli's owner. She is with a male Gecko High student.
Yo, Granny, I got a date tomorrow, but I don't have any money or anything, you know?
Oh my, is that so? You poor dear. You're such a good boy, Kiyoshi. This advance on your allowance will be just between you and me.
Come on, quit it. I told you to not call me Kiyoshi.
But it's such a beautiful name. I picked it out for you, you know. It was the name of a fine doctor from my home village.
Yeah, I know. That's the only 80 millionth time you've told me. Come on, hook me up already.
Oh, yes. This isn't much. Try not to spend it all in one place.
Yeah, see ya.
Be careful, dear, and visit again soon.
After taking the money, the male student trotted away.
This Kiyoshi-san, I wish to speak with him further.
Igus chased after Kiyoshi.
Kiyoshi-san, please wait.
Jeez, don't freaking call me that. Huh? Ikis-senpai?
Do you know me?
Well, doi, you're famous. I'm Kiyoshi Sakuma, a frosh. Everyone calls me Joe, so if you could just...
I would like to ask you something, Kiyoshi-san. Is that alright?
Sure.
Kiyoshi-san, do you feel lonely when you are by yourself?
Huh? What?
Your grandmother said that she is lonely because she has nobody else.
What is this, a lecture?
No, I simply wish to know. Why don't you visit your grandmother more often? Her loneliness, if you are her relative, you may have the power to alleviate it.
Nah, I'm just a grandson. But I know a lecture when I hear it. Stay out of stuff that doesn't concern you, okay?
Kiyoshi-san, have you ever considered what it means to live?
To live?
Personally, I think that the bonds between people are what's most important. That is what your grandmother is slowly losing.
To live? You kidding? No one seriously talks like that. What do you need out of life than just to have a blast?
Having a blast.
I mean, you're happy with having fun, right? So, hell yeah. We're alive to be happy.
To be happy.
So, what do you say, Aiga-senpai? Spooky senpai, too. If you got time, why don't we...
Thank you, Kiyoshi-san. Let's go, Spooky.
Huh? Wait. That's it? You really came to talk to me just to ask me that? What is this, some kind of cult? Scary, man.
Kiyoshi ran away.
I can't understand Kiyoshi-san's feelings. Did I do something wrong?
No, you didn't.
I see. I wonder why is it that having you reassure me in this way as well. It makes me happy.
Aiga seems a little embarrassed.
Ever since I decided to live, I have been using words like why and how more frequently. The more time I spend with you, the more things I consider that I cannot understand. But the reason why I'm not alive, it remains a stumbling block. Is this frustration? But at the same time, I feel fortunate. Although I am not human, I enjoy a few privileges others do not. After all, I am able to be near you, the one most precious to me. It's strange how two conflicting feelings can coexist.
You can sense Aiga's feelings for you.
To be honest, my feelings towards Kiyoshi-san are unusually harsh. Kiyoshi-san has warm, soft hands he can use to feel those precious to him. And yet what is this ugly feeling? I wonder, is this jealousy? Let's stop this. It isn't right. Yes, let's stop right here. Should we go home then? He is saying that he wants to go to Hararu's tonight. Koro-chan,
You really are our ally. Yeah, I get it. Go to Tartarus, blah, blah, blah. And I'm going to the mall again. It's happening again. It's getting cold. I hate to even get out under the covers these days. Apathy syndrome doesn't sound so bad if you really think about it.
I know, right? I could sleep all day and people would get all concerned for me.
I know. Maybe I'll try being one just for a little while. That's not good. V, what a coincidence. Are you on your way home? If you're not busy, would you like to do something? Put Island Movie Theater. We had a fun time with Mitsuru. I've been wanting to see this movie for a long time. It's very entertaining. Even though it was a typical road trip movie, the way the characters express their emotions was great. The main character sacrificed everything just to go on a journey with his friends. And then in the final scene, he decided to return to his normal life. I wonder if he was happy with that decision. Hey, V, have you ever thought about going to a place like that? Somewhere far away, where no one knows where you are?
I have.
Really? I'm surprised to hear that. I didn't know you felt that way. Mitsuru forcing a smile. Don't misunderstand me. I don't yearn to leave everything behind. It's just that sometimes it's easy to become bound by the things that are important to you. The future of company, all my responsibilities. I wish I didn't have so much to worry about. Sometimes I feel shackled by my family's name. However, I know that kind of thinking is not permitted. I become so undisciplined, constantly complaining. I must bore you with all my griping. More senpai than I am. Some senpai that I am. I've been doing nothing but leaning on you. Mitsuru seems to trust you. I made my decision, and yet all I do is complain and run from my choice. I talk about responsibility, but in the end I haven't the courage with my convictions. Was I really this weak? Just a woman waiting for someone to support her? I really do find new facets of myself when I'm with you. I'm a fool.
That's not true.
I was probably only fishing to hear that. I'm as shameless as I am foolish. Mitsuru is forcing a smile. Spooky. Would you run away with me?
There you are. Mitsuru. I've been looking for you. I didn't expect you to find you here. We're leaving. Let's go.
Wait a minute. I didn't make any plans with you today.
Well, my business meeting for this evening was canceled. I'm a very busy man. You're just gonna have to adjust your schedule to mine.
I can't. I've already made plans.
Well, you can break them. I don't think having anything more important to do than spend time with me. Don't look so sullen. You know this benefits you as well, don't you? I thought you understood our agreement. Now you are to be my wife, and you are to be obedient. Why must you and your family always be so difficult? Well, at least your father is no longer alive. I'm relieved at that. I imagine you feel the same.
How? How could you say that? Mitsuru is trembling with anger.
How dare you?
Spooky. Mitsuru seems happy.
Who are you? I think you'd best be quiet. Listen, Mitsuru. Corporate management is not some child's play. No matter how smart you are, you're still going to need my knowledge and experience. And the Kirijo Group still needs the cooperation of my company, does it not?
Yes.
Good girl, Mitsuru. I knew you would listen to reason. Now, let's go. I've made reservations for us at a luxurious restaurant.
Very well. I wish you hadn't seen me. Well, thank you. I had a lot of fun today. And I'm sorry. Please excuse me.
Senpai, let's run.
Stop, V. I know how you feel. Mitsuru has a side look on her face.
Let's go, Mitsuru. By the way, who are you? I've never seen you in fashionable society, so I assume you're a commoner. Maybe you do attend the same school, but you don't see the OSHA difference between you and Mitsuru. That goes for you too, Mitsuru. Choose your acquaintances carefully. After all, they will become mine as well. If your friends aren't suited to the high society, I'm the one who will suffer. Bad company ruins good morals, and, as they say, don't worry. I've picked out other friends for you. refined ones. I advise you never come near Mitsuru again, little missy.
It's none of your business.
Do you not grasp the trouble you're causing for Mitsuru? Are you simple? You do have a pretty face. It might allow you to sneak your way into high society. Hold on, so that's your scheme? How exciting it must be to use your sex as a weapon. Men, however, require talent. I have a group to look after. A little girl's burdens are nothing next to mine.
That's enough.
Mitsuru?
I said that's enough.
Why are you getting so angry?
If you insult her, you insult me.
Mitsuru? Have you forgotten? If you cross me, then...
You spoke of burdens, didn't you? You were right to do so. Indeed, there's no comparison. She stands on her own feet and fights fate with her own strength. Her outlook on life has redeemed and comforted me innumerable times. She is dear to me. Take back your insults.
What? Fine. Suppose you can associate with her from time to time.
What a feeble apology. People are not things that they are not pawns, and they are definitely not your servants. A man who fails to understand that cannot possibly develop the group. After all, a company is made of its people. The Grigio group will not prosper under you. From this day forth, you and I are strangers. Our group shall recover. There is no need to plead for help from a shabby cretin like you. And if you try to do anything malicious, I will use the power of the group to destroy you. Get out of here, you snob. I don't ever want to see your face ever again.
Mommy!
The well-dressed man ran away. Company is made of its people. My father told me that many times. Family, company, society. People are the basis of everything. I think I now fully grasp the meaning behind his words. Let's go home. He decided to return to the dorm. Spooky Sun. Although we're seated next to one another. Yes. Okay. Yeah. Gotcha. Will do. Paulownia Mall.
You're Kiyoshi-san's grandmother, correct? Greetings.
Oh, you're the nice students from before. Hello. You have great timing. I was just thinking about seeing you two again. If you want the truth, Muley has disappeared again.
Again? Well, don't worry. At least this time we have an idea of where she may have gone.
No, that's all right. I believe that this time, Muley went in search of something.
In search of something?
Yes, for a place to die. When cats perceive that their life is nearly over, they leave on their own to wait for the end. Muley even came to say goodbye to me before she left. And so I don't think I'll need you to find her anymore. I just wanted to thank you for letting us see each other one last time before the end.
Muley-san died?
Well, good day now.
You're not alone. I'm certain of it.
Well, of course I'm not alone. As long as there are people left in the world, no one can truly be alone. I'm fine as long as there are people like you around.
Miss...
Bless you, dear girl, for your kindness to an old lady. Toodaloo.
The old lady quietly walked off.
Kyoshi-san said that people live to be happy. Was Muley-san happy?
I'm sure she was happy.
Was Muley-san grateful to have been born?
I'm sure she was.
For what purpose was Muley-san born?
No one can say.
Life. Where does it originate? Where does it go? What reason does life have to exist? To live is to be connected to people, but life eventually ends. Parting seems to be a natural and inevitable aspect of life, an unavoidable end. Life is cruel. I wonder, will the day come when I must part with you forever too? I do want to live, but that's not all. That is to say, I don't want to merely become close to human. I want to... with you. What is this feeling? What do I want to do?
You can sense Aigus's feelings for you.
I'm sorry for getting upset so suddenly. I'll be heading back.
Sup, dude?
Hey man, let's go to Tartarus tonight. Only 11 days left. We gotta do this.
Within due time. This honestly works out so well because I'm going back and forth between Aigus and Mitsuru, so I can just finish their social links out. The only problem is I don't think I have enough days to finish out with the Ecos. Oh shoot. There I go, going to the town map again. What a coincidence. I see. Then why don't we go up on the roof? Mitsuru seems happy. Gakukan High School rooftop. We sat near Mitsuru on the top of the water tower. You don't need to worry. No one will come. My first abuse of power. You can see miles from here. Sometimes I come here to have a look at the place we're defending. I'm so sorry about what happened the other day. It must have upset you. You're cool. I see. I must say, it's a bit embarrassing to hear you say that. Mitsuru seems very happy. Thinking back, those words I said to that man stay with me. I must have been seeing people only in the terms of interest according to whether or not they could benefit me. To tell you the truth, it was initially the same to you. You conveniently arrived and met my criteria to be leader. The others in C's too were pawns for my purposes. Yukari realized that and snapped out in the report. But I never even tried to understand where she was coming from, even though it was exactly it. That was exactly it. You opened your eyes and brought us all back together. Nothing's harder than facing every single person straight in the eye. No one could have served better than you as our leader. My judgment was correct. I have quite the eye for people, no? Mitsuru seems to trust you. Your relationship with Mitsuru has intensified. I didn't realize I was doing it, but last time I addressed you differently, as Spooky. It's a bit embarrassing, so I'll address you as that only when we're together. Spooky. You're an outlaw. You're outworldly adorable, and yet you have it in you to be stronger, more courageous, and more charismatic than a man. In the end, it was I who was mostly hung up in the concept of femininity. Because I am a woman, despite being a woman. It was just a way to excuse myself for failing. Watching you, I realize I have been a coward. For now on, I will no longer allow my sex or my family name to shackle me. I am me. I have things only I can do, and I will accomplish them. I will never ask you to run away with me ever again. Instead, Spooky, stay by my side. Fight alongside me. Live alongside me. Understand? The hours flew by as you walked with Mitsuru.
Greetings.
Alrighty, my throat is killing me, so I think I'm gonna unfortunately have to end it here. But in any case, everyone, hopefully it didn't sound too bad and you all still enjoyed nonetheless. So yeah, don't forget to stay hydrated, and I hope you all have a wonderful day. And as always, everyone, until next time, goodbye for now.